If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, everyone. This is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish, and this is
Your glorious Larry.
Yes. And how has the week been treating you, Mr. Larry? Everything been going pretty good with you?
Yeah, going pretty good. We got some new equipment.
Oh, yes. A little fluffy. We got us a new mic, so we're feeling good about that. Not too much setting up tonight, so it's been a blessing that I have to see him struggle with getting everything together, and I try to help as much as I can, but this is going to be something new for us, and we're just glad to have the opportunity to have something new to go along with Small Talks tonight, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, gotta give a shout out to Cineo.
Definitely Senor. He's been really been blessing the podcast and the different things he's been putting in place, and we appreciate everything that you're doing. We truly do.
But I guess we can go ahead and dive right in.
Yes, sir.
What we got?
You got to go ahead and ask your question.
Oh, how's your mental health?
Kind of can't say it's perfect. I'm in an up and down space right now because of different stuff going on, but just hoping with the moves I'm making, as you would say, it's going to make my mental health a lot better in the next few weeks. So grateful for my opportunities that's coming ahead, and just praying that my mental health will continue to get better and better.
I mean, it will. Just stay positive, keep your head up.
Yeah.
And whenever you feel down, just think of me, and it'll brighten your day.
So that's what's brighten my day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does at times. It does. A good laugh here and there I can think of that you gave me. So you're right.
But mine's pretty good. Ready to get to the end of this week, I'll tell you that.
What you got? 2 more days?
2 more days.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Just like you said, keep your head up and just think about getting through your work days and make them as peaceful as possible, and you got it.
Oh, I definitely will. But yeah, what we got though? What we got?
Well, I've been really pondering on this because it's been in my mind, and it's agitating to me. It's been getting under my skin, and I got to talk about it tonight.
Okay.
Let's jump into.
What did I do?
Nothing you've done. Just being an adult and having adult issues. Health insurance. Rich in health or poor in wealth. The reason I ask that is I've been to the doctors lately, and when you finally get insurance, you have a new job, you're excited. You're actually excited to go to the doctors because you're like, yeah, I'm going to be able to see the doctor. I'm not going to have to worry about too many fees and this and that.
I'm going to get this looked at,
that
looked at.
So many things looked at, and you're just like, yes, I'm doing it the right way. I have my insurance and everything. I'm doing great. The co-pays. The amounts that are still left on your balance after you've had insurance taken out of your check each week. So you want to be in good health, but it's so aggravating to see bills left behind even after paying insurance. Even after paying high copays, you're still left with a bill. So does it seem like you want to be on the right track of looking after yourself, but does it seem also like you're spending more money to try to keep yourself healthy than you would have thought you would have?
Yes. Nobody can't tell me that they ain't had a secret meeting where the healthcare providers and the insurance companies got together and was like, well, if we'll take care of 60% of the bill, and we'll leave 40% for them to pay and all of that. And the more stuff that they charge you for, which is your healthcare provider, the more stuff that they charge you for, then the insurance is gonna counterbalance it or whatever.
It just seems as if, like, even though if they do cover a large amount, some balances are still outrageous. And it's just like, what did you do? And what am I paying this for weekly?
If they charge you $2,000, the insurance company might take care of
$500. Yeah.
Now, like for a $2,000 bill, it'd probably be a little more than that they'll take care of. It might be like a little more than half. Like, so they might take care of $1,200.
Yeah.
And that leaves you with $800. And it's $800 you don't have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, well, I'll tell you like I tell my mama, if you ain't got it, F it.
I hate to be that way, but it's like you may get hit with something where it's an emergency all of a sudden. You didn't even realize you had to go to the doctor, or an exam that you didn't think you would need to have, and it comes up, and then you're looking at emails coming through saying you owe this large amount, and it's like, what am I working for? Like,
see, you were saying the copay. The copay is dealing with when you first go in there,
right?
And they might charge you $85 right now. You know what I'm saying? That's your copay. What you got left over that's the deductible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's no different than when I had the car accident and
the $500 that
went to go pick my car.
And it's like, what is my insurance for?
They never told me anything about $500.
Right.
I get down there, the lady was like, well, you can't get your car until we get $500. I'm like, y'all could have told me that on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have came down here today.
We can go into the scandal behind the renting the car. How long they kept the car and the money you were paying.
Oh, yeah.
That was insane. And I do believe, the more I think about it, they did that on purpose.
Oh, they definitely did that on purpose. That's what I'm saying. Them secret meetings. Like, you can't tell me that, okay, you're in charge of this part of this person's situation. You're in charge of that person, well, that side of the person's situation. And y'all working together to...
In cahoots, as they would say.
Yeah. Bamboozle.
In cahoots to just take money out the... Not to say that we're bad off, but to do it to people that are hardworking people that go to work every day, try to do it the right way, and they can't even catch a break when it comes to these different deductibles and money taken out and paying their insurance weekly, paying their car insurance monthly. It's like constant money being taken out, but where is it helping us in the long run, as far as that we get some type of maybe a pay cut in what we're paying, or some type of money back from what we're paying? It's like there's nothing returning, but everything's going out. And it's like, I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
See, I know they give you an option at your job. You can not have insurance.
And then risk something happening.
And you risking something happening. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like one of the things where...
And let's not talk about the different levels of insurance. Which I'm on the lower point, but to get the highest one, you were pretty much giving away your whole check.
Yeah.
So like, it's really lose situation.
like you got dental, and then you got dental plus.
Eye care
plus.
Eye care negative is what they meant to tell you.
So I mean, like they leave it in your hands. Like you can have your extra money, but you're jeopardizing not having insurance. But then, hey, you go to the doctor, you go to the emergency room or something, and you think because you got insurance, they're not just gonna whisk you away. Shit, they whisk you away faster than... And
then charge you. After they've seen you for 10 minutes, it's like, there's no way. There's no way I just came in here now. I'm sitting with almost $1,000 bill. Yep. And Lord forbid you have to go in the ambulance. That's even more money. So I just say, I love my country, but my country sometimes feel it don't love me with different stuff that's going on. Not to say they're the cause of every little thing, but it's just like, where does the little people get some type of break? Like, it doesn't feel like we've been getting any.
And then let's not go to the stuff they put in the food and stuff that they saying is causing half the stuff that we're going to the doctor for.
I've definitely heard they work together. What is it? The Food Administration,
Food and Drug Administration,
and the health. I guess whoever's over healthcare. Say a lot of that is caused by certain foods. Say a lot of things that you might find in Europe where they make their stuff more natural. It's not in American food.
Yeah, some stuff is banned.
And that lets you know a lot. Like whatever they're banning or whatever you can find that's they're not eating over there, you probably don't need to eat it over here.
But with some of that stuff, I don't think they have I don't think they have really like seasoned. Like
See, that's the
seasons
problem.
like
The
that.
seasonings are making us sick as well. So much sodium.
I
It
mean,
can't be
this is
healthy.
true. This is
Yeah.
true.
So we
But
have to kind of be mindful.
I mean, we from down south. Hell, as a baby, you had damn near salt in your milk. You know what I'm saying?
The cereal, as they would say. You might be right. But yeah, I just had to question you on that. I guess you just gotta keep moving forward and doing the best we can with what we got.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next one. Satan's big toe.
Mm.
What has South Carolina done for the sun to be beating us down like this year? It was actually, they said the index was 112 Monday. And I knew in my heart of hearts it was going to eventually rain, which it did. And I was so grateful to see it because I said the earth is entirely too hot. It's too hot.
Man, I think South Carolina kind of slid closer to the equator.
We may have. I'm just like, this weather, am I tripping or it has not been this hot before?
It's always hot, especially like around my birthday.
Summertime. Yeah, summertime. Then we're moving into August, which is the hottest month of the year. So,
And that's the crazy part because it seemed like June and July be scorching. And then you saying that August is the hottest?
they say it's the hottest month. So we got another few weeks of it. And then maybe September will be real good to us and give us some cool air.
A couple more weeks smelling like bacon. Okay.
Hog jowl, as they like to call it.
Yeah, a couple more weeks.
Why would you say that? That is crazy. It's not bacon.
A couple more weeks, man. Ooh.
You don't have a lick of common sense. But like I say, man, y'all guys keep y'all sunscreen on. I know we say as black people we don't need it, but if you're in that sun, put it on. Give you a good hat on your head, some cool clothing, as light as you possibly can get it, and just stay safe if you're out in that type of weather. And pray everyone has cool air and fans and just decent air in their homes with this type of heat. Y'all all take care of yourselves, seriously.
Man, like for y'all young boys, man, like if y'all gonna wear shiesty masks, you might need to cut a couple more holes in them.
I've truly seen kids come in the store with sweaters on.
Yeah.
This in July, and I'm concerned.
Yeah, you need to cut a couple more holes in them shiesty masks. You know what I'm saying? Like
The top of the head, the sides of the mask.
Yeah, it's been passed out. Ain't it?
What is the point of that mask? What does it mean? Are they doing something they have no business?
We ain't even gonna go
Doing
there.
something they got no business on.
I mean,
because there's no way you're going skiing no time soon. Not in South Carolina.
if you think it, that's probably what it is.
Alrighty, we gonna move on. I was in the car the other day, and this came to mind for me. It says, "My mind's playing tricks on me. Why does our minds feed us illusions that are not true? Is it a psychological game that the brain plays with us?" The other day, I don't know why my mind kept telling me to look towards the sky for a rainbow. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I never saw one. And I'm just like, what did that even mean? Like, I didn't understand it. And the question is like, why does our mind tell us things then there's no truth in it?
I mean, you could have been hoping to see a rainbow. You could have been like I honestly think this is gonna take you on a round the world, but I'm gonna make a point.
Okay.
Are you your body?
I would assume so.
I think you live in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So like your inner self, this is just my thoughts on it. Your inner self is what is saying that about the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So like What voice was it?
It was just I'm assuming it was just I always hear my voice kind of when I hear a voice in my head, and yeah, it's just usually my voice.
So, like, I just feel it's your inner self that was telling you to look for a rainbow. Um, like, it's one of them things where uh, you you are in more control than you really think you are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that.
Mhm.
Like, God wakes us up every day,
Mhm.
and I just feel you can't expect God to do everything for you.
Mhm.
He wake you up, like you got he gave you free will, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like it's up to you to do with that whatever you want.
Mhm.
So like you wanting to see the rainbow or you hearing look for the rainbow, that could be you telling yourself that it's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be all right.
Mhm.
Um, or that could have been God speaking to you through you
Mhm.
to let you know that everything was gonna be fine. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like the mind,
It's a tricky place. I'm
it's a
telling you,
very tricky place.
because it when I tell you, like, there's some times where I'll hear, like I said, it seems like it's my voice, and it'll tell me something, and it goes completely left, or it'll be something that will say this or this is gonna happen, and it doesn't ever happen, and it's like I don't understand what that is with the mind. Like, why put something into somebody's conscious, well, their subconscious, and it doesn't really exist.
Like I'm a big supporter of
Hmm.
listening to yourself.
Yeah.
Like we could ask questions on anything under the sun, but ultimately you're gonna listen to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially like if it comes to, well, what should I do in this situation? You got the final say so. So you're
Hmm.
gonna eventually do what you want to do anyway.
Right.
So like you're in control of that.
Hmm.
Like the mind sometimes like even there's certain situations where I have a great idea
Hmm.
and I ain't even told nobody about the idea.
Hmm.
I'll think about it like, man, that's a great idea. And then I start thinking of ways to make the idea better
Hmm.
in my mind. I just thought of the idea.
Hmm.
Now I'm thinking of ways to make the idea better.
Hmm.
Man, 30 minutes didn't pass by. I done thought myself right out of the idea. It'll never work. It'll never work.
I think we all have an issue with that, like thinking ourselves out of stuff, and
Because you get the idea, so the idea is rough and rugged. So in your mind, you're trying to polish it up now. You know what I'm
hmm,
saying? Like,
yeah,
okay, this is the rough draft.
hmm,
Let me go ahead and polish it up, make it all
hmm.
smooth and stuff. Man, by the time you finish doing all of that, it ain't gonna work anyway.
That's where you probably need to get your notepad out or something, just to do little pieces that you might get you to complete the idea. I guess you take it piece by piece. Whatever idea you have, write this down, write that down. And then when you finally think you got it all together, then come back to it and see how it works out. But like I said, the mind is it's a tricky place. And some people's minds are worse than others.
Oh,
Some
definitely.
people's own, or it could be on a negative level. Mine is mostly on, I'll hear thoughts that just they don't come to pass, or maybe it's being said now, but it's gonna happen later. Maybe that's what that means for me, as far as maybe even the rainbow thing that I heard the other day.
Could it be just wishful thinking?
And I mean, that wasn't something that I was wishing for. It just popped in my head. I
Mm.
never wished for that. But I mean, I think we all wish for things that we want to see happen, but it's just weird when you hear a voice or you hear something in your mind. It's just like, where does it even come from? Like, what does it really mean? Because I know people say God can speak to you. So if that's God speaking to you, or it's like you said, that's just something you're hoping for, that your mind is telling you. I wish I could kind of decipher if it's his voice or if it's like you said, just wishful thinking. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, I think that comes in, and I've talked to you about this before, like meditating. Like you got to spend time with yourself.
Yeah,
And
I've got to eventually try my best to do it, because I think I tried the other morning. I just kind of sat with myself for a few minutes, say try to get up and get alone and just take time and reflect and just listen. That's what it says. So that's what I tried to do the other morning. I may
but you
try
got
to
to
set
cut
up.
out all distractions.
Yeah, I might just have to try to get up earlier and just do
Like
that by myself.
no TVs, no cell phones, no
Yeah,
none of that. Like
right.
sometimes, well, I do that on a regular, and I that's why I was telling you about when you're driving. Like that's my think time.
You have nothing on. You just have it silent.
Nothing on. I'm
Wow.
just driving, silent, and I'm watching the road. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm thinking, I'm processing. Like some of my best verses have came just by me doing that. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So like for me, it's easier, I think, to decipher what came from me than, and I'm not saying that like I'm better at it than you. I'm just saying like because I do that on a regular as far as spending time with myself.
Right.
So I can kind of tell like what's coming from me and what's coming from outside of me.
So have you had that happen also?
As far
Where a thought
as
will come and you just don't know where it came from?
oh yeah,
Okay.
and
I was just hoping I wasn't alone in this process.
nah, like but that's when depending on what it is, that's when I know whether it came from me or it came from outside of me. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes like we used to go to bingo when I was a kid, and so like with bingo, you got the little ink dapper or what they call it, stamper or whatever. So like, I need one number to win.
Yeah.
All right, something would tell me to just mark the one number.
That's what that seems like. Yeah.
And I would do it, but I know that they ain't called a number. You know what I'm saying? But something would tell me to go ahead and mark it.
Right.
And like my mama look over there and, boy, you done won. Nah, no, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But something would actually tell me to do it. Now, sometimes I would win.
Yeah.
And I guess that was me marking it in advance. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I would have that voice that would come in and tell me to do something or whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, it could be just me. You know what I'm saying? I
You
can't
wanted
say
that win.
I can't say where it came from, but I am familiar with what you're referring to.
Right. So I'm just making sure I was the only person that was happening to.
Nah.
That's why I could name that one. Is my mind playing tricks on me? That's just a lot of people go through that.
I say a lot of people go through it, but I think a lot of people don't listen to themselves.
Okay.
And like you got some people out here who's lost.
Right.
Like some people really lost. They're not listening to themselves, so it makes you wonder like, what are you listening to? Like you're just kind of going with the flow.
Right.
And I'll say that saying, like, man, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm truly not. You know what I'm saying?
You still have boundaries. You still have
I'm still in
your
control.
conscience that tells you the right from the wrong and what's your best interest as you go along.
Like I can't just be floating in the wind. Like that's I can't really, it's hard for me to move without a plan.
Right.
And I think a lot of people is moving without plans, but the only way you can truly make up a plan is you got to spend time with yourself and think of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Google search is not going to give you the answer to what is going to work for you.
Right.
You have to spend time with yourself and like check off the list.
Right.
Yeah, this gonna work. That gonna work. That gonna work. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
I've been in my journal a lot, and I write stuff, and I just write it, and I pray about it, and like what I've been telling you about, the thing keep telling me to move. So I say, no matter what the outcome, that's what I chose to do, and that truly didn't feel like it was me. Like that feels like it was something higher saying, you got to get out, you got to go, and I'm just got my fingers crossed that was a higher intuition and not myself. So, like you say, we just have to, like you said, make the plan and move forward on it, and just like pray in the process for the right guidance to lead us.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it.
And that's what I was saying. Like when you told me that you had a good feeling,
Mm-hmm.
like it's like something's telling you like from your gut that you got to make this decision. That's why it got more serious for me then, because I'm like, okay, I know how I am when I get that gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go with that.
Right.
Like that's almost like your body is ready to turn on you,
If you
and
don't
if you
do the
don't
right,
do
if you
it.
don't,
So it's like,
yeah,
all right, I gotta roll with that. You know what I'm saying? It's telling me this for a reason.
yeah.
So most of the time, it works out
Mm-hmm.
as far as with the gut feelings. So if you told you
Mm-hmm.
to do something, or maybe it did come from outside of you,
Mm-hmm.
but if it came that way to where it was a gut feeling, yeah, I don't see where it could be wrong or
Right.
where it could be a negative.
Yeah.
And then, like I always tell you, there's no such thing as failure unless you quit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not gonna quit moving forward. Like I was talking to Shay earlier. If I had if I lost my job today and I got a job as a shit shoveler,
Mm-hmm.
do I want to do that? No, but probably in a couple weeks, it's gonna be some superiors or coworkers or something. They be like, "Well, he could shovel the hell out of some shit."
That's disgusting. I don't even want to think about it.
But I'm just saying, like that's just my mentality.
Yeah.
Whatever I have to do, I'm gonna have to do it.
Right.
Like I ain't got no choice but to do it.
Yeah.
So like, and I'm gonna try to be the best at it.
Right.
Like that just, I don't know. It's just the way I'm designed.
Yeah. That's a good way to be designed.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like you're the same way. I don't think you embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're the same way.
I just try to do the best I can with what I got.
Yeah, of course. That's a good conversation right there.
I thought so too. I thought you would enjoy it. You ready for the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. I call this one Life's Teacher. If there was a life lesson that you found out was very important that you wish you learned earlier in life, that you feel hurt you more as an adult now, what would it be? Something you didn't learn when you were younger that you know now, but you feel like you learned it too late and it kind of hurt you just a little bit. Maybe not like extremely bad, but you feel you wish you would have learned it earlier.
The true meaning of money is the root of all evil.
Hmm.
I feel I learned that late.
Mm.
Like I understand it now.
Yeah.
You hear the saying.
Yeah, we hear that saying. You hear it at least 2 or 3 times a year.
But I mean, like as a kid, you would
Yeah.
hear the older people, money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you don't truly understand what that means until you get to be an adult. And you
See people doing things for money.
yeah. And it's not like people will a promotion,
Mm-hmm.
a promotion at your job,
Mm-hmm.
people will sabotage you
Mm.
to keep you from making extra money.
Wow.
Like people steal from you
Yeah.
for money.
Mm-hmm.
Like people bamboozle you for money. People
Yeah.
will create fake money
For money.
for money. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen it all. Seen it all. As a
So
customer service person, I've seen it all.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, money is truly the root of all evil. And I
Yeah.
heard somebody say this: the love of money
Mm-hmm.
is the root of all evil.
I think everyone loves money though.
I don't.
I can't lie, I do. Because it can get you what you need.
Now, we know that we need money, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't love money.
I can't agree. I love money.
I mean, you
If
got to
I could
think
have
about
multitudes of it, bundles of it, I
but you,
love it.
but you got to think about what you're saying when you say you love money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't love money. I know I need money in
Mm-hmm.
order to make my world go round. I
Yeah.
know I need money,
Oh.
but
Mm-hmm.
I don't love money.
I love money because it gives me what I need. And it's not a bad love. I think you can love money and do good with money. Doesn't have to be anything bad. I would love to have money to just change the world. I always think about little kids, and I always think about how if I had it to give, I would change the world for so many children. Or if there was someone that needed something, the love that I would have for money to help someone else out is the love I have in my heart, just to help another individual. I'm not using money to harm anybody. I'm not using money to pay off something and it hurt another individual. But to me, it's not a love like a, oh my God, I'm rich, I'm just amazing, I'm just vain with it and stuff like that. It's just a love like, if I had it if I had enough, it would be shared, and it would be something that brings joy to my heart to give to other people, and to have enough to also help my family and myself. That's the type of love that I would have for money. But like I said, I know people do some dirt, grime, grits for money. I don't have that type of feeling for money. I wouldn't want to be that type of person that would do any little thing for money, because I know there's people out there like that.
But it's no different than the conversation that we had on Yoda's Lair podcast, and they was talking
Yeah.
about the Spanish lady or the Hispanic lady that received $400,000.
Oh, well, that's your part. I was gonna tell you something, but go ahead.
All right, I told them if it happened with one of them and they gave me 50,000 of it,
That's love.
but after you give me the 50,000, then the next week I see that they arrested you and all of that, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to get that back.
Mm.
And Cindy was like, that's why you a better person than me. Jake was like, if you bought me a food truck, I'm keeping that food truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Wow.
if I gave the money to y'all, y'all gonna let me go to jail and everything.
That's why with that woman, she had in her heart love, because she had to have more love for the people that she was giving that money to than her being greedy. You see how she took that money and saw it as a blessing and was spreading it out, helping family in her country back home. Bought her friend's mother a food truck. Probably spent more money helping other people out than she even did for herself, and ended up in a bad predicament. But also, she had to take accountability. You know, you didn't make that much money. If I saw that much money in my account, unless I won something from the lottery and the check was cashed and then they put that in my account, I would know not to touch that. I would know, like, yeah, I would actually probably go to my bank to see what's going on there, because that's not mine. That's definitely not mine. But she had so much love for those around her that she helped those people, and I'm not sure if they gave that stuff back. Most likely they did not. And now she has to kind of reap what's coming her way, because that wasn't your money.
That's why I say I don't love money. Like I know if I would have woke up and I got $400,000,
Yeah.
I probably could do like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wind up reaching out to the bank,
Mm-hmm.
and then the first thing the bank gonna do is probably freeze it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as they don't freeze my money that's in there.
They're definitely gonna freeze yours as well.
Nah, well, let me move my $36
Most
over.
likely, what I would have had, what I know I would have had, I would have moved what I had got out of it and just let them do what they need to do. Because I've had it where with our baby, like something came into my account, I went back, I look at my little notification, let you know where it came from before I touched any of it. Like, I'm like, I know that's not something that came from my check or my something with my job, so it's something else. and she knew better just to not check to see where did this come from? Because it's gonna tell you where that money was
I think
deposited
it came
from.
from her job.
Her job?
I believe so.
What
But it
job
was
is
a
giving you $400,000?
but it was a mistake.
She knew that was a mistake. She just tried to spend it
Definitely.
fast. That's all it
Definitely.
was, and didn't think they was gonna catch it. But that amount of money, they're going to catch it. That's like the third or fourth time I've heard that happening to somebody. That's just a bad pick right there. It's
I
a
mean,
horrible, horrible pick.
but
Don't pick me for nothing like that.
and that's why I like the whole money thing. Like, as soon as you touch that money, jail.
So she's going to prison.
Jail is a possibility.
She's going to jail, they said?
I mean, if they don't get that money back, and so now you got to go through the rigors of
trying to get it back.
Getting it back from these people.
It reminds me of the Martin episode when he bought all that stuff and he didn't win but like $12.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he should have made sure that he won the lump sum instead of like 100 people winning this on the same ticket. That's terrible.
But now, how do you feel if the people that you reach out to, the people that you gave money to, you reach out to them and they don't want to give it back?
It's got to be hurtful. That's got to be so disappointing because this honestly all falls back on you.
Oh yeah.
Like every bit of it, like everything. And they're going to move along and, well, I know with the family back home, she gave the money to her. That's understandable. You can't really get that back. But those still here, like that would have me so angry. So mad.
And to this day, I still don't know what the charge would be.
Theft would be the charge.
But you put it in her account, though.
Theft would be the charge. You're going to have to pay that money back if you stole it. Which is sad because, like you said, it was not her fault. I just hate that
she
for
didn't technically steal it.
Tell you, this is the third time I've heard. This was another family that happened to, and they were buying cars. I think they bought a couple of houses. They said we need all that back. Like, just imagine just going through, because it had to be where they did not catch it right there for you to have made that many moves off of it. Buying houses, buying boats, buying cars. You would not have done all that. like that's ridiculous right there. A house, I understand. You might have to take me to jail off the house. I'm probably going to do that.
But see, I don't want that. I don't want that hassle on the back end because I know it's going to be a hassle. So that's why I say I wouldn't even if it's too good to be true.
It probably is.
It probably is.
I would know that something's off if I saw that much money in my account, especially if you know good and well you don't even make half that. You don't make a portion of that. You going to spend it? No.
Everybody
you gotta have some common sense.
Everybody that work with her, they checks together don't add up to that.
I'm telling you, it couldn't. I just hate that for her. But like I say, once again, you can love money, but be wise. Be wise about how you spend it.
I just say don't love money.
I love it. You don't love it. We gonna agree to disagree.
that's why I try to create ways to make money, but as far as loving it, my way that I created got to be good enough to bring it in.
Right.
So there's no need, because what's the need of having a love for money and you broke? You know what I'm saying? So the love, you need to have a love for the method that you're going to use in order to,
of course,
you know what I'm saying? But that's where the love need to be at.
You're going to always have a love for, if you have a passion for something that you're doing, you definitely have the love for that. But no one can tell me that they don't love the fact with that passion that if they're breaking in millions, you're going to have a love for that.
But we don't truly know what working in millions feel like. Until
that day comes, I'm going to claim it and know that when it does happen, I'm going to love the feeling. I'm gonna love the feeling when I see that check account with those 6 zeros or 7 zeros. I'm gonna say, you know what? I love that right there.
I mean, yeah, but after a while, even that's gonna become normal.
I can't wait. Can't wait to see the normal. I can't wait to normalize that.
So, all right. So once that becomes normal, you're not gonna love money anymore. Because it became normal of you having it.
Yeah, I'll still love it. I think so.
Like, I bet you my money, Jay-Z and them, not even Jay-Z,
Please don't.
Bill Gates and them don't love money because it's normal for them to have it.
And do you know that Elon Musk guy is worth over 400 million, no, $1 billion now? They say he's on the way to be the first trillionaire.
But he don't love money.
He loves something. Because, wow.
Think about what he does.
He does do a lot.
I mean, the stuff that he does,
SpaceX, Tesla.
that's what he loves.
Right.
You
So
know what I'm
he's made the
saying?
passion for the things that he likes to create, and
Like,
he's made a.
he wants to be uh he wants to create cutting edge technology. He wants to um fly us into the, what is it, the 21st century or 22nd century or whatever. He wants to fly us into that. He wants to uh explore Mars. He wants to probably explore Neptune and Venus and all of that.
So he's trying to make something fast enough to get to these places.
But that's where his love is. What comes along with it is, if you're successful to even create that type of idea and then create the ways of making that idea happen, money's gonna come with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the love of money, I don't think exists for him.
Right.
Like, he was giving Trump for, like, was it like $1 million a day or $20 million a day or something? It was something crazy. Like, that man didn't love to be able to give money away like that, that frivolously. Yeah, the love of money is not there for him. So when that
Because he has
becomes,
so much of it now.
yeah, when that becomes normal, like, you find something else that you're passionate about. You find something else that you love.
Right.
Like, that's what I say. Like, for us, I think my mentality is designed for being rich, because money. I've been broke before. Like, I've truly been broke before, and it's not a good feeling.
Oh no, you're right.
But I still didn't have the mindset of loving money. I knew I needed it. Like, I need money, but I wasn't even willing to. I wasn't even willing to do nothing crazy to get money. You know what I'm saying? I hated asking.
Oh
You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
that's the most hurtful thing, the asking part.
Yeah, I hated asking. Like, you know me, I come up with a little hustle or something,
Right.
like, to try to do it. I didn't shit nobody. I didn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I did come up with to create, like, I was legit with it. But I don't know. Like, that's a very complicated conversation.
Yeah, it is. But I'm pretty sure we both made our points on the love or the hate of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. This is more on the entertainment side, which is sports talk and news. Shannon ain't too sharp. Shannon will be paying his playmate and OnlyFans model $23 million, which is also the same as the amount of money he made during his NFL career, out as a payment for her, I guess, for I don't know what the situation was between them, but he's going to be paying her. And I'm not sure what happened though. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not sure why he has to pay that, or what did he do?
I mean, he was accused of sexual assault.
Okay, well, yeah, that's where that money's going to. And also today he was fired from ESPN.
I think we kind of knew that was gonna happen because they benched him.
Yeah,
or
I knew that was coming when the situation came out about the girl.
Yeah.
So I was like, most likely, because they run a tight ship over there. I said he's not going to be on air anymore.
But he would. I didn't catch many episodes where he was actually there. He'll be like on the little Zoom call thing.
I just see that as being so disappointing. Well, not really well, it is disappointing. But I know he left Undisputed because him and Skip got into that spat or whatever over Tom Brady. But the more I think about it, You might as well have stayed over there. You may as well have stayed on Undisputed and dealt with all of that, because the things you've been doing since that doesn't look good.
He was gonna be this right here gonna sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He left Undisputed because he fell out with a white man.
Mm-hmm. Don't.
Went to ESPN. It got taken to the ringer by a white woman.
That's crazy. They said Cat Williams has been trying to tell Shannon. Said Monique was trying to tell Shannon. And said Shannon just, he what they say, he something about the wage he pays or something he was saying about the women he's with, and it's like, Shannon, I don't know what to tell you. But it doesn't look too good. That's kind of sad to see that man lose that much money behind.
And like you said, Cat Williams tried to tell him. Monique tried to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
But he liked what he liked.
Yeah.
So
like, you can't stop somebody from having the feelings they have for certain individuals, but I just know he thinks back like, oh, there's so much different I could have done.
my question is, where is the money coming from to pay these people or to pay that person?
I'm not sure, because when I checked his net worth, it was only $14 million.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for that money to be paid out, like I know they say that there's an insurance, like when you got like a multi-million-dollar business like that, there's an insurance for lawsuits.
Wow.
And I'm not sure what that what's that, like what type of insurance that is, because I know they say that that's what Diddy paid Cassie with.
But it wasn't his money.
It's not his money. It's the insurance of the business. That's
must be what that is. I'm telling you, when I saw his net worth, I was like, how? I was like, how is he going to cover that? Because it's not enough money.
But I feel that puts you in somebody's
good graces or something like that.
Not good graces.
Yeah, in debt to someone.
Yeah, you indebted to somebody.
Oh no, probably some company, or maybe behind the Shannon, maybe the podcast he has or something like that.
And I'm pretty sure, I think that podcast got a deal.
Yeah, it's probably behind that, I bet.
So, and that's the one thing, like we do this podcast and stuff like that, but I'm very particular as far as what people you want to do deals with.
Right.
Because with some of them, they might give you a whole bunch of money up front, but they own you after that.
Yeah, there's so much you got to do as far as to get back and to get the money back to them to pay them off.
Yep. And that's why I was saying, like as far as love and money, nah. Like,
we don't have to go down that road again.
Because, like, that's what the whole selling your soul thing is.
Oh, definitely. Now, there's some people that have done some dirt to get to where they are. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be that person that has to do any little thing to.
No. Like, we ain't even got to go back into that. What I'm referring to is, like, selling your soul, I don't think is like a deal with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Selling your soul is doing like stuff that is morally against what you believe. And morally against don't have to be on no Diddy level. Yeah. Morally against could be you fired 20 or 30 people that you know need this job.
Right.
In order for you to get to where you're trying to go or whatever. And you did it without even thinking twice.
Yeah.
Like, and there was no reason for it except to add a bonus to your check at the end of the year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that happens. Once you get to that point where letting those 30 people go don't affect you at all, and you know they got families and mortgages and car payments and all of that. Once you get to that point, I think you're lost.
Right.
At that point. But I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying, with Shannon, I feel with that much money being paid out, yeah, you're indebted to somebody.
It's not a good sign, buddy.
Yep.
It's not a good sign. I just say, Shannon, you be careful out there. You pick this next person very wisely and watch what you say, how you treat them.
Yep.
Because what was brought to the internet is forever. And it was not a good look. It definitely was not. But moving on to Mr. Deion the Fighter. Deion Sanders recently underwent surgery for bladder cancer. Is there any other player that has went through as much as him on and off the field as a legend?
I'm sure it is. Because at least he has his mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some players that, like, their mental is not even
right
there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not being funny. Look at AB. Like, Dion might be going through some serious health stuff, but I don't think he would want to trade places with AB.
But yeah, I just look at him as just thinking about how he's had his situation with his feet recently, and then he had this with the bladder cancer, and he just makes you just know that no matter what's going on with you, like, he keeps a smile on his face, he keeps going forward, and like, he has like his different stuff he has to do with the schools and things like that. And I just think he's just on and off the field, he's just a good example of just to keep going, like he truly is. So you don't really see many. Well, I know that, like you say, AB guy has a lot going on. Like with him, he just does everything with so much grace. Seems like, and like he just does it in a way of like, man, I want to be that strong regardless of what I'm going through.
Yeah, and then I mean, he got a young girlfriend.
See, you're going to the
I
whole nother
mean,
level that no one is even
I
thinking about.
mean,
You're the issue. You're the issue.
yeah, I'm saying like
You're the issue.
he got a young girlfriend, so sure
She probably keep him on his
he know he got to get better.
He will, and he is, and it's good to have someone no matter the age. Well, yeah, it does matter the age, Shannon, but
Wow,
it's good he has someone in his
Shannon
by his
caught a
side.
straight.
Sorry, Shannon, but it's good to see he has someone by his side and that she really cares for him and loves him. So glad that he does have a good woman.
And
with him.
I'm just joking for the simple fact of Deion Sanders is my probably my favorite player or my favorite athlete of all time.
Right. And I'm sure he appreciates the love.
When I was like, I ain't have a middle name. When I was a kid, I told my mama, you can make my middle name Dion.
Larry Dion.
Yep.
I like it. Has a ring to it.
So like
the first player to ever win what is it, a Super Bowl and was it a
World Series.
Yeah, he's pretty phenomenal.
Yep.
He is pretty phenomenal.
Like, I looked up with the bladder thing, because I was like, okay, if you don't have a bladder, how can you use the bathroom? And what they say is like they take out the bladder, and then I think they take part of your intestine.
It's connected to something.
And make a pouch out of it.
Wow.
And so the pouch is created to, I guess, catch the
drips from the whatever.
What would have been in the bladder.
Oh, wow.
And then I think they have to connect it to a colostomy bag.
So he's going to have one?
Yeah, he would end up having to have one if he went that route. There's other procedures, but the one that I looked up, it was basically turning your intestines into a pouch, and
I hope he won't have to do that, but I'm pretty sure he has the best of doctors, so yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to have him, hopefully, where he's still able to do everything he needs to do, and hopefully that bag doesn't have to be a part of it.
And it could be short term, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
true.
Sure.
That's true.
But it's not a simple, super simple process.
Right.
But that's crazy. I didn't even know that he was going through it until
me neither, until it happened.
Told me about it.
And plus, the thing, he didn't disclose it until it had happened. So I was like, he keeps his stuff under wraps and he just deals with it, and then he chooses to let the public know, I guess, what he's been facing. But like I said, he's a strong player. He really is a good example for a lot of situations out there.
But yeah, we praying for you, Dion, man. Just get better. Because you are an inspiration for a lot of us.
Yes.
Trust and
Yes,
believe
indeed.
that.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we'll go to one more sports topic. It hurts to see Cam like this.
Mm.
I'm just joking, but but they're saying, could Cam be considered a hater because of his recent takes on Jalen Hurts? Is he correct in his opinion of Jalen?
I mean, he's become.
Is he bitter?
Nah, I mean he's become a sports analyst.
So he's pretty much doing what sports analyst does, but is he being looked at in a certain way because they feel he's trying to place what he's accomplished on what someone else is doing?
I mean, of course,
Does everyone do that? I
basically.
guess, but you can't really speak ill about Cam because he did have a pretty successful career besides the Super Bowl, and then you have sports analysts sitting up there that never touched a football in their life, so they wouldn't have as much to say as he would.
But that besides the Super Bowl thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's the one thing that haunts him.
What? That would not jumping on the ball.
Not jumping on the ball.
I saw that mentioned a few times in a couple of comment sections and from a couple of other analysts. I was like,
but see, I'm with Cam. All right. This man is 6'5", 6'6".
Could have got his legs tore up.
Man, he would have been bent up into a pretzel. He would have jumped.
All those guys, big guys, jumping on his back like that.
He was gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So
he chose his health over a ring, pretty much, and people still down him for that.
And that's not to say that one play would have won
Actually
in
won the game. Yeah, you're right.
But
You're right.
as far as him being an analyst, he's doing what an analyst does.
Mm-hmm.
He's now that chart that came out where they compared the first 5 seasons for both players.
Yeah.
Cam had him, except the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He got the MVP of the league. I think Cam had more interceptions, and he had Jalen Hurts had more rushing touchdowns.
Oh wow!
But like as far as like I think his percentages was better. But his percentages was better. Like Cam had a phenomenal 5-year run.
So is that not? That's as long as he's been in the NFL?
No, he played longer than that.
Oh, I was about to say, wow.
Like after that, like Cam had injuries and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and I still don't understand. That's a whole different conversation. I don't understand how they broke the Panthers team apart like that.
I feel they would have kept it together. They might have would have had a chance to win it the next year.
Yeah, they could have
bring more people in.
Josh Norman left.
Unless contracts were cut and somebody got more money and it wasn't able to be ciphered out between the players like it's supposed to. Or people just weren't sticking around for that.
I mean, that's the way they always play it. For whatever reason, you'll have a player might have a 5-year contract. The team don't go to the Super Bowl until like the 5th year. And so then it's like, okay, do I renegotiate to stay here? Do I go to another place, whatever? You know what I'm saying? I just seen something recently. I don't know how true it is, but it was talking about the NFL being scripted. And so, like, they had a couple players. One player was saying that they told him he was going to go to the Super Bowl his first 3 years in the league. And he said, I ain't complaining about it. Like that. And another player said that he was going to go to the Super Bowl but tear his ACL the next season or something like that. Or tear his ACL in the Super Bowl or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I hope that's not the case.
So are these people that have a big name or are they just speaking out?
There was one guy that was on, I don't know if he was on ESPN or Fox Sports.
Oh, no.
And I'm not sure whether he was like trying to joke along with it or was he being serious. And then they showed like these other players that it's like they interviewed them at like a casino or something.
Wow.
And they was like, yeah, it's scripted. They gave me the script. and told me that
Oh wow.
like I told you, I'm gonna go to the Super Bowl my first 3 seasons. I ain't complaining about it. I'm like, I hope that's not real.
They say it's just the same as wrestling. It's all scripted. It's all scripted, even down to the NBA. But what would be the point of scripting it? I don't understand. And it better not say money.
I mean, money is a part of it.
It makes you
That
not even
love you
want
was
to.
talking about.
I mean, love. Like no, that's not it.
That love you were talking
That's
about.
not what the love I'm talking about. Cheating and love are two different things. That's crazy right there. But I just don't understand the point of scripting something that you know the fans are looking forward to seeing who's actually the better team. Why would you do that as far as the games? It doesn't make sense.
Because it would wind up being like the NBA Finals this past season.
So you feel that wasn't. It was just natural. They didn't get in the way of anything.
Those two teams is not the teams that people wanted to see in the finals.
So most likely it'll be scripted next year. I always tell you, I will never forget it, and I wish I could find it. NBA don't come after me either. There was a thing, and it was years ago when I think it was OKC and it was Golden State, and it was on Facebook. There was a post saying the Golden State Warriors and I think it was the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had already had it posted like they was about to be the finals or whatever. And I looked at it and I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna watch this game tonight. I'm gonna see if they win this game 7 that they got going on between OKC and Golden State. And they end up winning. I said, okay. I was like, well, I don't know if that was a mistake someone posted, but I remember vividly seeing that. And it was saying that it would be the game 1. And it already had the Cavaliers up there. I was like, wow.
I could really break it down based on just what I see. When you refer to the NBA, LeBron James is arguably the greatest basketball player ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Kobe Bryant was arguably the greatest basketball player ever.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan was arguably the greatest basketball player ever. Allen Iverson, and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, at their times, were so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's Globetrotter good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know the team, the Globetrotters?
Yeah.
Where they do the tricks and the fancy finger rolls and shoot half-court shots just playing around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys are Globetrotter good.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry, look at how he can shoot threes.
He did it in a actual golf. He was in a golfing game, and they had a basketball goal set up on the side over there. He just shot it. The man was walking away before the ball even hit the rim, and it had went in. I said, "That's crazy."
He's Globetrotter good.
Mm-hmm.
So the entertainment part of it,
mm-hmm.
They definitely
altering or rigging something.
Not altering, because that's how much they practice. That's how much they like. The Globetrotters really can play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really can dribble like that. They really can shoot like that.
Right.
And that's all dealing with practice and practice
mm-hmm.
and practice and practice. Why can't, and I've always wondered this, why can't every player be LeBron? Why can't every player be Kyrie? Mm-hmm. Why can't every player be Kobe? Y'all got the same facilities. You got the same. You may not make the same money, mm-hmm. but you got access to the same type of gym, the same type of equipment. You know that you playing on an NBA team. You should be in the gym, practicing. Like, there's no reason why every team should not be as good as the LA Lakers.
Right.
There's no reason why every team shouldn't be as good as OKC this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got the same coaches. Y'all just passing them from team to team to team. The same coaches.
That's true.
So like, how do you be? What's that team? Is it Sacramento? Mm-hmm. How you be Sacramento and you're the bottom of the barrel every year, or
they're not bringing in the talent.
You got it.
You know, everybody's not gonna be as good as certain people.
You can't tell me that.
And some of these kids' parents were NBA players, so they kind of got a upper hand on you.
Not necessarily. All these players, every one of them been playing since they was kids. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's a select few that might say, I got tall in high school and I started playing. For the most part, man, all of them been playing since they were kids.
Yeah.
But how you get to the NBA and it's 12 of y'all on this team and y'all suck.
It happens, baby.
But then you go to another team and all of a sudden y'all win the championship.
The talent was there.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. That thing might be scripted.
The way you went from it may be scripted to not being scripted to back to being scripted.
It may be scripted.
Yeah, it may be.
Because like it doesn't make sense.
That everyone isn't as good as they should be.
Yeah. It's almost like you
setting it up for some to be sorry and some to be good.
And that's why I always say, like, for the NFL, I think it's designed, and I may be wrong, but I think it's designed for the Panthers to lose.
And Charlotte.
Talking about the NBA? Well, I mean, they don't get far enough. But
it's terrible.
I think it's designed. I think there's certain teams we could say NBA and NFL. I think it's certain teams. You just make the game look good. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not considered as good. You're just a notch on somebody else's belt or whatever.
Or is money, not enough money being put in the pot to buy a championship?
Nah, it goes to I think it's all based on TV.
Because I'm really surprised that Dallas has not won again. That's the shocker for me. As much as it would be a beautiful thing to see, as they call it, America's team win, they have not been back.
But I mean, that's one thing that might save the NFL. Mm-hmm. Is that because if Dallas made it to the Super Bowl, that would probably be one of the most watched Super Bowls ever.
They haven't let them get back. It's crazy.
But
as I said, if they make it, I know it's scripted.
But that's what a lot of it is based on, I feel. Because like I say, with the OKC versus Indiana, like, they didn't get the viewers that they would get if it would have been
New York in it.
Yeah, New York and who was they thinking?
Well, I know Minnesota was the last one was the Nuggets.
New York and the Nuggets. Mm-hmm. Like, that would have been I think people would have heavily watched that.
You're right, especially with it being New York. I know they would have.
Yep.
We even know plenty of people that was waiting, waiting to see it.
A couple people I had to call and check on. But
I know they were saddened. Hell, like, their time is coming. Maybe next year. Yeah.
Oh, and breaking news: Gilbert Arenas was arrested for illegal gambling at his house, and they said he had an Israeli crime boss or something as one of the players. Okay. And I think the feds bust in and they got him for lying to the feds.
What?
They got him for possible underage like servers or whatever. And so they could kind of flip that and turn it into trafficking if they want to.
Oh my goodness.
Fraud.
Wow. To say his son just went through all that, you got a lot going on.
And they say this right here is based on 2022, I think.
So this has nothing to do with now.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So,
sorry about saying about the son. I thought it was recent, but I
I mean,
apologize.
but hell, him getting locked up is still recent. You know what I'm saying? So
Must have been some hidden cameras put somewhere.
nah, I think somebody told. That's
Probably
somebody had to say something.
Yeah. That's something else. That is something else.
And so now, like, they trying to flip it as far as because they can kind of hit you with a RICO charge for that, because it says it's like the furtherance of a criminal organization, because the crime boss, if the crime boss that, because they could funnel money, if they bring in duffel bags of money to your house to play cards.
Another example of the love of money.
Where did the money come from?
Oh my gosh, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were saying
drug
like
money,
it could be drug money, it
oil
could be
money.
arms deals. You know what I'm saying? It could be any kind of money, and so they're bringing it to play cards so that they can clean the money. That's when it becomes money laundering. Because
I heard of that.
if you, because I'm pretty sure, since it's at your house, they got to pay you to play. Wow. So let's say it costs $100,000 for you to play in this game. All right, so that's $100,000 off top that Gilbert getting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gilbert is doing bad. But so this, you said 2022, and it's just coming up now.
yep.
That's
They probably been watching.
Yeah, it had to have still been going on.
But my thing is, take the crime boss out of it. Who is it hurting?
You're right. I mean, I don't see, like I said, unless that money is from something else that's more darker than what we know about.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that money could be from, like I say, prostitution. It could be from, you stole it from someone else.
But let's say it ain't.
We would hope it's not, but I feel this money is dirty.
But I'm saying, let's say it ain't. Who is it hurting?
Now, like, if it's not dirty and these people made it honest and it's their money, no one, not in my opinion, no.
They just looking for.
But yeah, they're gonna look into stuff like that, because the money's gonna draw the people. I'm telling you, it's anything you got going on that it just looks a little fishy, and then you got big bank involved. They're coming to see what's going on with it.
Oh yeah, tax evasion.
Oh yes, he's definitely going to be paying some money back. I hope he doesn't have to do any time, but
now they saying he's looking at 15 years.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? Now, why is he getting that type of time for that?
Because it's all of that together. You talking about fraud, money laundering, tax evasion. You lied to the federal agent, so that's called what do they call that? Impeding on an investigation or something like that. Man, there was a whole bunch of little charges they were throwing in there.
He hate that. Oh, I know he hates that. But it's just like you know. I don't think people think far ahead of you know the consequences that could come with these things you're doing. Like, you know that it could be a possibility. It could be a mole in here. It could be someone that gets mad about a loss. Like, everyone is not to be trusted unless these are people like maybe, and I'm saying maybe, that you dealt with for years past. It's always a possibility that somebody is going to tell something when you're doing something illegal. So why do something illegal? Go to the casino where you can do it right and get your money back.
Yeah, but they paying him to play.
Exactly. You should have started your own casino. You do everything but the right stuff, and you have the money to do it the right way. If you would choose to say, "Oh, you know what? I want to invest and build me a casino," then people could pay to get into your casino. But no, you want to do it on the table. They don't think. They never think.
Nah, he was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
The love of money.
The love of money. Like I say, if you're doing it the right way, the love of money is not a bad thing. But if you're doing something you have no business doing, and the government or whoever gets involved, it's on you now. It's on you. And I guess we're going to the last piece for the evening, which is your fave. Caller Big Bank Bay. Cowboy Carter rakes in $400 million, making it the highest grossing country album ever. She's taking over everything. You think the country lovers are mad, or do they have to just respect the Queen's presence at this moment?
Oh, they mad as fuck.
So Beyonce is truly done it all. She's done her R&B, she's done pop, she's now in country, and her next act is rock, which I'm sure she's going to kill it. But yeah, you think the people are upset?
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't care. I hope they know that she does not care. And they said this is one of her shorter tours that she made that much money off of. So it wasn't a big one at all. Gotta be proud of her. Gotta be proud of her. That's amazing. $400 million. That's incredible. And her last one, I think, raked in over $500 million. But they say she wasn't selling though. Somebody's lying.
Somebody lying.
Not that line we saw outside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
They were hoping,
waiting to get in, and who knows, they got a ticket after most of them were sold out.
They were hoping she wasn't selling.
That crowd told a whole different story that we saw in there.
But that's what I say. Like people just be talking,
just be yapping.
Oh yeah, but they mad. But ain't no need being mad, man. She just good, and people can say that is rigged and all of that. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody, no matter how much they rig the music, they can't force you to like it.
That's true. That's true.
Like people actually like the music.
They said Beyonce built herself up brick by brick. They said she really started with Destiny's Child, did her own solo things, and like you said, the music has to be good for the people to keep coming back.
Yep.
She's not you don't have that many Grammys for no reason.
Exactly.
The highest she has the highest amount of Grammys ever. So she's done something right in her career. So I say if someone's out there hating, just stop. She's that good.
So she's truly the the female Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. She's stamped. That's her. It's gotta be. Nobody is, and just when I think back on the tour, no one was. I didn't see anyone doing the sets that Beyonce was doing. The changes, the clothes, the different scenes, like the bracelets. Like I can't get over the bracelet, and that was so cool. Like to see, it's just like you can tell that she puts whatever her crew is and the time they take to put those shows together. You don't see people doing all that.
Nah.
So like I say, yeah, they gotta respect her. She's just too good. I just had to get your take on it because unless that's your fave right there.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. And I mean, what do you say, man? She's the queen bee.
Queen bee.
Like ain't nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite of all time. Well, I guess on that one, Mr. Larry, we're wrapping on up, and I've enjoyed you tonight. Enjoyed sports talk, especially and just the fun questions, and I can't wait to get our chance to do it again next week.
Oh, definitely. I look forward to it.
And again, I enjoyed the Mikeys and not having to do too much setting up. Glad it was easier for you this evening.
Oh man, this is 10 times better. But
you deserve that small victory, and I'm happy that you didn't have to do too much. You didn't have to do too much setting up.
We chiseling away at
chiseling away, doing your thug this, as you say.
But thank y'all for tuning in to this week's episode.
Yes.
And like I always say, if they can do it, I know damn well you can.